Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is the second entry in the Hyrule Warriors series, a spin-off of both the Zelda franchise and the Dynasty Warriors franchise. These games take the gameplay style of Dynasty Warriors and add Zelda elements and characters. This game takes place 100 years before the events of Breath of the Wild, during the War of Hyrule and the return of Calamity Ganon. Hi guys, I'm Mitch and this is Super Platinum Achievement, and today we have a mostly spoiler-free review for you of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. The visuals in Age of Calamity are nothing to write home about. They are great in their own means, but don't add any elements or scenery that make you say, "Wow, that looks amazing!" However, for what it is, the game is very pretty and brings some of the landscapes we know and love from Breath of the Wild. I did experience multiple times where my frame rate would drop and get a little bit choppy. Nothing game breaking though, but it did take away a little bit from the visuals. Overall with visuals, nothing amazing, but nothing horrible, a solid 7 out of 10. Audio is always a category where it's great when it goes unnoticed. That means there was nothing horribly wrong with the audio. The audio in this game is well done and they paid attention to details very well. While this game is not shooting to be an audio or visual achievement, it sounds great and the music is amazing, as it always is with the Zelda franchise. They did a great job of changing it enough to be different while still giving you that Zelda feel. Loved the audio, it was great, well done, had no issues, 8 out of 10. Now, performance and polish can be several different things. Frame rate drops, issues with the game, glitches, and everything like that. As I mentioned before, I did have some frame rate issues in the game. It was nothing completely horrible, but it was bad enough to take you out of the game when it did happen. Multiplayer is a different story. When you add a second player to the game, it drastically drops in performance and made the game difficult to look at. I had several times where the frame rate felt like it was all the way down to 10, and it was more constant than it was when you are just playing single player. There are multiple times when your character also, during a fight, the landscape would block your view. This would cause you to miss dodges or lose the enemy you were fighting. This would cause you to either be hit or actually die. Now, nothing was absolutely horrible in this game. It ran very well, and I was pretty impressed with it, but it did have its issues, so it is a 7 out of 10. Now, gameplay is one of the two most important elements in a video game. The gameplay in this game is very simple. You hack and slash your way through hundreds and sometimes thousands of enemies on a battlefield to complete your goal. It is very satisfying to use a special attack or land a combo and watch 50 bokoblins fly through the air and perish. It is a lot of fun. The gameplay added a lot of great elements that were not in the first Hyrule Warriors game. You now have an interactive map instead of just that level timeline style from the first one, and you can now use their runes on the Sheikah slate from Breath of the Wild. The map gives you side quests and optional missions to help you level up your character and obtain more helpful items that you can use throughout the game. The runes add a lot of fun elements to the gameplay during the battle sequences. I thoroughly enjoyed slashing my way through Hyrule, 9 out of 10. Story, to some, is the most important element of a game. The other one would be gameplay, as we just mentioned. I was very pleased with how they were able to add to the story that I thought I knew. You get to know characters from Breath of the Wild even better and feel more attached to them because now you are controlling them. Although I did enjoy what they brought to the table, I was also a little disappointed that it did not seamlessly merge with Breath of the Wild. You can play the game to find out more. I want to keep it spoiler-free for the most part. Overall, the story was like a great DLC that was added that we didn't know we wanted. 8 out of 10. Overall, Age of Calamity ends up being a fun ride through Hyrule that you can easily sink 15 hours or more into. It also has a lot of replayability with the local multiplayer and all the side missions on the map. It's a great addition to the Zelda family, and I would recommend it to any Zelda or Warriors fan. 8 out of 10. This has been another game review from Super Platinum Achievement. Remember, if you like reviews, anything video game related, give us that big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, check out our other content. It really helps us a lot so we can keep doing these for you, and we hope to see you again.